Okay, hi everyone. So I'm beginning the pack and I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this for so long. So I just got done a bunch of work with my new main channel video. I am going to be, let me set you down actually for this one. Let me set you down for this one. I am going to be so busy these next couple days. It's going to be crazy. I just want to run you through, this next week. I want to run you through my schedule, okay? So, leaving tomorrow, driving all the way back home. Tomorrow I need to probably film my main channel video. So that will be taking place tomorrow. After that, like I said, we're driving home because we're going to a concert this weekend. So we're spending one day where we're hanging out with my family in my hometown area, and then Sunday we're gonna spend some time with Jarvis's family, and we have all sorts of things planned while we're back. And then at Sunday night we're going to the Hans Zimmer concert. So excited. I'm obviously not gonna like pack the mugs and stuff, but this is part of the Hans Zimmer VIP. So we got that, and then we've got the two, whatever these are called. So I'm very excited. It's gonna be really fun. So we're going to do that, and then it starts at 8 o'clock on Sunday night. So we're gonna have to race home. I don't think I told people this, but I ended up selling my Sabrina Carpenter tickets because I was supposed to go to opening night on Monday in Columbus, but I'm like, I just can't do the turnaround with this crazy weekend, and I gotta work. And when I get back, like I have to, you know, work on my main channel video and do all that stuff, and like just get it all done. Like I need to prioritize that. So I'm gonna be, you know, like I said, working on Monday, and then Tuesday I'm gonna be uploading and probably continuing to work on that, okay? And I need to edit some vlogs that day because I always have to set aside one day of the week to edit a bunch of vlogs. So I'll probably schedule that on Tuesday. And then Wednesday I'm driving up to Detroit because my friend Samantha has tickets for Sabrina Carpenter, and we both were like, we can't miss it. We're gonna have FOMO. So driving up Wednesday night. The concert's Thursday, so we're gonna get our nails done Wednesday together up there. And then we're gonna go to the concert Thursday, and then, you know, it's gonna be late, so we're gonna sleep at her house, and then they have to get up really early to go to something else, so I have to leave like early in the morning Friday. It's just gonna be crazy, and like I need to have everything packed. Like I'm gonna be living out of the suitcase, the bag. So thank God I spent $500,000 on all my travel stuff. Okay, so because I'm so crazy, I already packed my travel toiletry bag. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, so this is already packed. I have everything in here. I have moisturizer, hair care products, like I've got it all, folks. I've literally thought of everything I could think of. And I love this little toiletry bag. Like I thought I was gonna hate it, and I actually I love it. And it's just a really good size. And I just ended up not using this. I don't like these. That's the only thing. So yeah, definitely won't be using that. I'm gonna go ahead and just pack that in here. And then I am gonna do, I have this, oh my God, this is the best. I have a bunch of Stony Clover bags in here as well. And then I also have this Stony Clover bag, which is full of stuff. So I'll find a use for this, don't worry. But I'm going to pack my makeup on this side. Now I already did pack my makeup technically. Let me show you. It's not totally done, but it's like nearly there. So I have this calpak organizer. Guys, I'm crazy. Okay, because I know I ordered like all this Stony Clover stuff. Like thinking, okay, like I'm gonna use the Stony Clover for my makeup, but I just realized that the thing that's always worked best for me are these clear things. So this is a medium-sized calpak, and let me tell you the quality of this. The zippers, you guys, you can hear the zipper quality. These are the most deluxe zippers I have ever had the pleasure of zipping and unzipping. So basically this is what I did. I have all my makeup on this side, and then I have my makeup brushes and tools and things on this side, and as well as a travel mirror. Now what I'm doing for my brushes is I have this, and I think I've showed this before, but this is just a standing, like, because I like my stuff to be on display. So this is just a standing makeup case, okay? So you can kind of flip this down if you want to, and it stands up so you can just pull your brushes like this. These are not the brushes I'm going to use though, so that's why I'm going to, like I said, these are not totally packed. But I have these packed in here, so all my brushes and stuff are all together, but they're also separate, you know, like, so they're not gross. And then I also I'm bringing this Hello Kitty travel mirror. I always need like a good travel, you know, travel makeup mirror. So I've got that, I've got some eye drops, I've got some setting spray, and then I need to put a beauty blender in here. Actually, let me do that right now before I forget. I'm gonna put a new one in there. So yeah, I have everything in there, and then I just need to, like I said, change this out. I just need to put some new brushes in here, so I'm gonna do that in a second. But all the makeup is packed in here that I need. Okay, like everything that I would need is packed in here. Oh, except for my lashes, which I want to show you this. I did end up ordering, because I've been trying to figure out like, what do I do about my eyelashes? So I ordered this like really cheap makeup travel case. It's a little bit bulkier than I'd like, but it's kind of nice. It was like $5. So I'm gonna put that inside of here as well, but I'm gonna put one more set of lashes, I think, in this travel container, because I like to, you know, keep that thing on me. So that's very exciting. Very, very exciting. So yeah, my makeup is pretty much done. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so this is gonna be basically my backpack, you know, pretty much packed. Now, for my hair, I think what I'm gonna end up doing is actually taking, you know, this large bag, and I'm just gonna probably pack my Dyson Airwrap in here, because this can fit a Dyson Airwrap. But in this one, I also did pack, because I know I showed you guys, this is probably more for like international travel, but I still have my, you know, mini hair dryer, and then I have my mini hair straightener in here, and it fits into, this actually fits into a small pouch, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I just think that's insane. You gotta love that. But I don't know if I'm gonna pack this, because I'm not gonna need it if I bring my Dyson Airwrap. But Dyson, like, I'm not gonna bring my Dyson every single time probably I travel, because this is just a carry-on. So I need to pick out some outfits. So I'm only gonna be there basically 2 days. So I just wanted to show you guys. I just ordered some cute stuff off of H&M. So I ordered these pants. Okay, they're so cute, literally. And you might be thinking, you already showed us that. Well, I ordered a size small, and they are so freaking tight. And then I ordered a size medium and a large, and the large actually ended up being the most comfortable. They're not as high-waisted as I like, and I think that's probably what's throwing me off. So for me, the large is like, it's a little bit too large, but I just would rather have, like, I want my pajamas I don't want them to be skin tight like a bodycon. So I have these really great pajamas I'm gonna bring, and then I have this just oversized white t-shirt that I bought also from H&M. So I'm gonna do that for pajamas. And then recently, as in today, I just got this in from Poshmark, and I'm so excited because this has been sold out from Old Navy. So I got these linen blend wide leg high-waisted pants from Old Navy with the tags on. Okay, and I'm obsessed. They look so good. They're so great. So I think I'm gonna pack one pair, or maybe 2 pairs. They're really lightweight, honestly. So I also have a black pair. That's how I know that I love them and what size I was and everything. So I'm probably gonna end up packing probably some of those. I don't know what I'm gonna wear in the concert yet. I need to figure that out. But I would imagine something probably a little bit more fancy, because it's kind of that type of thing. I also have a housewarming gift that I'm bringing, and I have some snacks that I'm bringing over for everybody. But I need to pack a purse. I'm gonna show you like the end result. I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm working on. Okay, so I think I'm pretty much done packing, and you guys, this is so great. So I have this entire side open, so I'm just gonna put my Airwrap on this side, and this is completely empty. So I'm like trying to think of what else I could even be needing on that side, but I really don't think I even need to pack anything. So that's empty right now. So then I have this. Now this compression bag is not really like doing that great. Like, it's not that great, but so I have these, I'm gonna show you guys my outfits, because I feel like that's like when I watch a travel video, I'm like, okay, but what are you, like, I know you're packing, but what are you packing? Okay, but what? I'm just gonna like open this up, because it's like, the people were kind of right that compression cubes like don't really make a huge difference, but whatever. So this is one of the more casual outfits. So I just have like this sort of like tank top. Okay, so I have that. That's cute. And then I have just a like linen cover up sort of like shirt. I have these linen pants from Old Navy. So like this would be one whole outfit. So it's just a bunch of like linen, layers, different stuff. So I would wear all that together. I do have like a nicer, this is like a nice J. Crew top. I have all the tags on this stuff. This is all from Poshmark, but I have this really pretty white linen, I don't know if it's actually linen, I'm sorry. It's just a white top. And then I have some, this is what I'm gonna wear to the concert. So I just have this Lulu's top. Okay, so I think it's really cute. It's like kind of fancy-er. I have these black jeans. These are from Abercrombie & Fitch. They're just high-rise straight jeans. So I figured I could either do, you know, obviously I can do this with this, but I could also maybe pair this with this if I wanted it to be a little bit more casual. I do have the pajamas on this side as well. And I'm just gonna repack everything really quick. So that's all I have for clothes. Like I honestly, and this is honestly overpacking, like to tell you the truth, because I don't even need this much stuff. I mean, the packing cubes are nice, like don't get me wrong, they're definitely nice. Actually, you know what? Maybe the compression isn't that bad. It helps a little bit. It just, I feel like the only thing is it doesn't like really compress it down. It just kind of compresses the sides down. Which, you know, whatever. Okay, so I have that. So I'm putting that in the side. And then I also just have bra, underwear, socks, and this little one on the side. So I'm putting that up there. And then I'm gonna close this, and that's all my clothes. So then I'm gonna put like just one pair of nicer shoes in this side. And like I said, I'm gonna do my air wrap. Moving on to the backpack. So I think I already showed you this, but I'll show you again. I have my Calpak Terra toiletry bag. So you know, what I see a lot of people do is they'll put everything in here. They'll do toiletries and makeup. Not me, can't do it. Okay, can't do it, won't be able to do it. It's just not in the cards for me. I do have the clear bag just because, you know, you probably need that. So I have the lanyards in there as well. And then I do have just a little Stony Clover, and I have a brush in here, which I probably could fit the brush actually in the large pouch, but I'm just gonna leave that in there. And then I have my whole makeup bag, and I did just put my brushes in here, so this is all ready to go for tomorrow. What I like to recommend to people is like, do your makeup when you're traveling. Do your makeup ahead of, like while you're doing it, put it into your travel bag. So like do a full face of makeup and like do full if you're like a lot of glam, and then put it all into your bag as you're doing it. I am not doing that this time, so I'll probably forget something, but I think we'll be all right. So that's pretty much it for this. Like, I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna bring my laptop, because, I mean, I probably will, because I will probably need it, but that's my backpack, that's my suitcase, and then I just want to show you guys, that fits really nicely. This also, by the way, every base bag comes with a laundry pouch. So that's nice. This is gonna be my car outfit, and I'm just gonna do sweatpants. These are Hollister sweatpants. I have my Iowa Hawkeyes hoodie, because I think we might be going to my brother's house and watching the game. And then I have my New Balance. These are the 1130s. So that's pretty much it. The only other thing that I need to pack is my hair stuff, and I'll do that more day off because I have to use it tomorrow. And then maybe like a book or something. I could easily, I have a ton of room. You saw, I have a ton of room in here. I could fit a book. And the other thing I was gonna bring is, I'm gonna probably bring some returns. I have Sephora return and I have H&M returns. I think I'm gonna do them when I go home, because there's some H&Ms and Sephora's on the way. And I just need to return it, and I don't live by one. So I think I'll do that. But yeah, just the other things I need are just really electronics, like my laptop, which is not that big. That's it for now. Just wanted to show you guys what I'm up to. Hope you're enjoying this segment. I love to watch people pack. It's just super But I mean, not like this video. Okay, the only thing about this is this. Sometimes the zipper on this is a little wackadoodle. Do I need to have a whole carry-on? No? For this trip? No. But I want one because I want to have one for my trip. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show you. I did put this in the water side. And I kind of got this for this purpose. The explicit purpose, but you can't even see it because it's so small. But I did order this. It was still in stock. I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't love like this weird top because I'm like, well, you can't get ice in that, you know, but you can take the top off. Okay, so you can fill it with ice. So I just thought this would be kind of great for airport and like travel because number one, it's small, okay, but it's just really nice to have like be able to have your own at the airport or something, have your own water bottle and like be able to fill it with ice. You could probably go up to a restaurant and be like, can you just fill this with ice or something for me, please? I don't know, they probably charge you 20 bucks, but I feel like this would keep it really cold and I think it's cute. And like I said, is the perfect size. It's 20 ounces and it just goes right here in the side pocket and I can kind of zip it up so it's sort of hidden like that, but it's just so aesthetically pleasing as well. Love that. Can't wait. It's gonna be really fun this weekend, and if I can manage to get my video done tomorrow, which I think I will, we're gonna be good. Hello everyone. So I am gonna get ready. I'm filming today. I am having like a very rushed, crazy day today. So the video is not that long, luckily. I have to film and then I'm gonna try a little bit to edit as well today, and then we're leaving tonight to go back home for the weekend for a concert and just to see everybody. I have to give you guys an update on my fantasy football team. I won last week. It was a nail biter and it was a really close, like it was really close. I mean, I won by 5 points, but I had the third highest overall score in the entire league. It was just really close with this guy. I have this Too Faced one. I'm like, ooh, do I use this today? But actually this would be kind of pretty with this. Could do it, but I don't think I want to. I don't think I'm in the mood today. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break out this, actually. I am doing it. I'm breaking it out. I am breaking out the sweater weather. Fave palette, everyone knows it. So I'm gonna use that. Anyway, yeah, my fantasy football is going good. I think I was mentioning I picked up Aaron Rodgers on waivers last week because my quarterback, Miami Dolphins quarterback, got hurt and just got destroyed. So I picked up Aaron Rodgers and I don't know why he was available, but it was kind of, I think it was just one of those crazy things where it was like, no one had picked him up for some reason. I don't know. He went off last night. He went off last night for me, and my running back went off for me. I have Breece Hall, and I just couldn't be more proud of those guys. Like, it's funny how when you have a fantasy football team, you just all of a sudden you really start caring about these people. Every pass, I'm like, I need Aaron Rodgers to throw a touchdown. So yeah, I will let you know. I'll keep you updated on this week how it's going, but I have a really tough matchup. Really tough. Really tough. I mean, I'm deep into fantasy football stuff right now, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, what else is going on? Let me see if I have anything to talk about. I am excited for the Golden Bachelorette. I follow this YouTube channel that does recaps. It's really good. It's called Bachelor Fan Take, and it's a guy that basically he like recaps everything. So if you don't have it or if you don't watch it, because you have to, I think you have to have some sort of cable situation in order to watch The Bachelor, which kind of sucks, but yeah. So but I watched like the first episode of that through him, and it looks like it's going to be really good. And I loved the Golden Bachelor last year. Was that last year? Yeah, I think so. But the problem is this, and this is kind of what everyone's talking about. And, you know, I think this is true. This is, I think, why Love is Blind is one where it does kind of probably work a little bit better and they'll probably have more success, is because they live in the same area. You don't have to uproot your life, move to a completely different city across the country, like, and especially for, you know, these, elderly people. I mean, let's just be honest, like, they're not going to uproot their life. They have grandkids, they've got kids, they live by them, like, you know, it's just not gonna, it's like you're setting people up to fail. And I guess for this season, you know, and that's what happened, by the way, with Golden Bachelor, if you watch that season, and if you follow that, they were married. He married this lady named Teresa, and they like literally did it live on, you know, Bachelor or whatever, on TV, and then they got divorced like 3 months later. And it's like, well, they don't live near each other. Like, their lives just don't, it's just not going to work. You have to meet someone that's just at least somewhat nearby, especially at that age. But, you know, it's easier when you're younger. But people are saying, and I'm kind of concerned, is that nobody lives by her. I think she is out of Maryland or something. And, like, right now, one of the guys that she's, like, really connecting with, I mean, it's only been one episode, but a guy that she's connecting with is this guy named, I don't know, maybe Kevin or something. And he lives, or Keith, I don't know. And he lives in California. And it's like, that's just, it's not gonna work unless one person makes a huge sacrifice, which last season, you'll know this as well, if you've been watching, but she was a contestant on the Golden Bachelor. So when he was trying to, you know, find a wife, she was one of the greatest contestants, and they really were a great, you know, it seemed like they were really hitting it off. She's like really nice and beautiful and normal, and she had to leave in the show because her daughter was having a really complicated pregnancy, and she's like, I have to go back and be with my daughter and, you know, be there for her. And it's like, if there's someone that's willing to leave the show and walk away from, you know, to be with their daughter, like, they're not gonna leave Maryland or whatever, wherever she lives. I don't even know. So it's just like, uh-oh, I don't know. I'm concerned already. I'm concerned. And I guess the casting, they like barely cast anybody that lives near her, is what I'm reading in the comments of videos. So I'm concerned. I am concerned. Okay, we all should be very concerned. So there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I've been watching or doing. I have gotten back recently into reading. So that's been a real delight for me. And actually rereading a book that I read several years ago. And I'm surprised at how much I forgot about it, because I like really know, all I know is I really loved it when I read it, you know, way back in the day, which was, like I said, several years ago. But I'm surprised that I like don't really remember as much. I thought I would remember more, which is good. Like, I'm kind of glad that I don't remember, but I'm reading Alex Approximately right now. And I just got back into reading recently because, I don't know, I feel like, once again, I've been on my phone a lot, you know, when you just kind of feel when you're overdoing it, and I've been overdoing it with my phone. And anyway, so I read this book, and it was called Say Yes Summer. Oh my god, it was so good. Like, I'm actually kind of like, even Alex Approximately is like really not living up to how good Say Yes Summer was. And it's so hilarious because Say Yes Summer it's like this thick. It's like not a long book whatsoever. And usually I feel like that's not a good sign. But so I was like, oh great, you know, what's gonna happen with this? This book turned out to be one of the best books, like, honestly, that I've read. Like, one of the best YA books. It was so funny. It was just, I love when a main character is just so witty and funny, and, you know, I just love that. And the inner monologue that this girl had, and you know, with the other characters, like, I just love, my number one thing, and why I kind of love YA, especially, or what I really love about a book, is that when the main character is really funny, and like the characters are funny and witty, especially witty. Like, witty is my number one favorite thing. Because I used to read a lot, I don't know, I just used to read a lot of books where the characters were witty, and I feel like it kind of, I'm not saying I'm witty, I'm just saying that it shaped my personality back in the day, because I used to always read, like, in high school, middle school. Like, I was honestly like a book fiend. And I saw a really funny, I think it was on, I don't know where I saw it, but somebody said something along the lines of, the Scholastic Book Fair didn't turn me into a book lover, it actually turned me into a shopaholic. That's where my shopping addiction was born, at the Scholastic Book Fair, and honestly, I've never read anything that's more accurate to me. But anyway, I love a good main character, and I feel like so seldom do I ever find one, because I don't know, I just don't really find them that often. Like, one where I'm like, okay, this girl's, she's sticking up for herself. She's funny. She's got a lot going on for herself. She's not just a total pushover loser. Like, I cannot relate. Okay, not that I can't relate, because at parts of my life I've been able to relate, let's be honest. But I hate when a main character is just like a loser. They're constantly down on themselves. They're like, I can't do anything right, you know. I just don't. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I cannot. And so I read this book, loved it, like actually loved it. And it was, I'll be honest, like maybe the ending probably could have been a little bit better. You know, the way they tied everything up, but I just really loved it. Like, it's one of those books where I want to reread it just to read like the funny stuff. Like, there were parts where I was actually kind of almost laughing out loud, and I just couldn't believe it. So anyway, I went to go look and see if this author had any more books that she's written, and unfortunately she only had like one other one, and I'm like, dang it, you know. So hopefully there'll be more from her, because I really, really, really enjoyed this book. But, oh my god, this tape is, whoa, it's really sticky. Owie, ow, ow. Okay, ow. That's gonna cost me later on in life, probably. But, okay, where was I going? You know, I'm like looking up other YA books, and I start reading this book that's been on my, you know, to read for a very, very long time. So many of you guys probably will know what it is, or you've probably heard of it, but it's called Tweet Cute. Okay, so everybody, like everywhere I look, it's like everyone's talking about this book, and it's so good, it's so funny, it's witty, and I'm like, okay, I want funny, I want witty right now. You know, I'm making that mood. And so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna finally read this. I have the physical book. I've had it for like, honestly, a year and a half, and I just haven't gotten around to reading it for some reason. Probably because I kind of love YA books that are not so much about phones, like texting and things like that. And I kind of love when I find like a good YA book that's almost like, that was written like in the early 2000s or something, because I love people like actually just meeting up and like interactions. Because to me, my number one thing is when I read a book, and I've noticed this, I've just realized this over the years of reading, I really struggle when there's not enough dialogue in the beginning of the book, because dialogue is, to me, between the two characters, the best part of any book, and like the back and forth between, you know, them and the love interest. Like, that's what I wait for. And I think if a book starts off trying to give you way too much information and there's no dialogue, like, you gotta combine the two as an author, in my opinion. You should try to combine the two. Like, try to tell us as much as you can through dialogue, or, you know, like break it up through dialogue and have an inner monologue in between the dialogue. So anyway, this book so far is just, it's like, I started reading it and I got it like 100 pages in, like that's pretty good. And it's just, there was so much inner monologue, and like, I just wasn't loving. It was just too, so far, it's first of all not as funny as the other one, and I think my expectations were a little bit high, but I just feel like it's just not, I don't like the main guy. I don't like the love interest. He's just really down on himself, like toxic. I'm like, get it together. Please get it together. Like, I like a guy that's like confident, you know, like a love interest that's confident. I don't like all of this negative self-talk. I hate to say it, but on top of that, there's just too much going on. This girl is, of course, she's like the valedictorian at a prep school. She's dealing with divorced parents or something. I think so. I'm not sure. She moved from Nashville, so she's the new kid at school. She's the captain of the swim team somehow. Wants to be a lawyer. She's also like on the debate team and student council, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it's just not realistic, okay? It's not. Like, you're either captain of the swim team and that's it, and you like attend an occasional meeting, or you're valedictorian. Like, I'm sorry, you just can't be all these things. And for that reason, I just stopped reading it, and I just started reading another book that I know that I like. So anyway, my camera's about to overheat, so I'm gonna continue my makeup, and I'll come back. Okay, so hair and makeup are done. I don't know if it's my best work, but we're just trying to get through the day, okay? So My highlight is popping though. I just found the best brush. So this was like off of an Amazon purchase that I made, and it was just a big brush set with all these different brushes, and they're like a dupe for the Makeup by Ariel or something. But it's the Precision Setting Brush, and it is literally probably the best highlighter brush I've ever used. So anyway, all right, well, that's it for right now. I'm gonna go downstairs, film, and then hopefully get to editing right after that, okay? And then I need to come up here and pack my hair stuff. Oh my God, all right, so I just finished filming and I've got some packages here that I wanted to show you. So I'm probably not gonna have enough time to edit today. Maybe I will have like a couple hours, but right now it's transcoding. So, ooh, I have a Stony Clover order, and this is my first custom order that I had, and I don't know. We'll see. But I do love this packaging. There you go, baby. You know that. I love that they do this paper. It's really fun. Ooh. Well, first of all, I ordered this, which I'm so glad. This is like such a great color choice, in my opinion. The super, almost like neon, but it's the bubble gum, I think. I was about to say flavor, but isn't this pretty? So I got this for my TSA travel toiletries, like when I travel. I feel like this is like a quart size, pretty much. So I'm gonna put like my stuff in there, so if I go through, you know, international or something, or TSA, I could just easily take this out. So like I'll put my foundation in here. This is really nice. This is super, and I love this color. This is gorgeous. Oh my God, you should see. Wait, I gotta show you this. Boo, you love Stony Clover boxes, don't you, honey? You just do. And then here's my very first custom order, Bill. I'll let you sniff. So, yeah, it's not that interesting. But it's cute. It's still cute. So I got this sewn on, this patch on there. And, well, it is pretty cute. I was going to put my initials, but I decided against it because it was just, I wasn't sure. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't. But it's kind of like prep school vibe, isn't it? Ooh, super pretty. I like this really like darker color, and I feel like this would be good for like makeup brushes or something, because it's, like I said, it's that darker. I don't have any dark color of these, but this is super nice the way that they stitch it on. That's really nice. So I got this next day aired, which it was like cheap or something. It was like a sale or something, but I wanted to show you guys my outfits that I got for the Sabrina concert. This is the only one that's not, so I'll just show you this one first. This is a romper, and it was on sale for like, I think $19.99. But I love rompers like this because I like to travel, and like just, this is good for travel, I feel like, because it's just one whole outfit in one, you know? But, so I just got this romper situation. It's cute, and it's blue. It almost looks like denim, but it's not. I found probably the most perfect Sabrina Carpenter outfit that's ever been found for the Short and Sweet tour. So obviously like the colors are baby blue. It's a lot of like cutesy girly stuff. Lace, bows, ruffles, all of that. So I found this dress. Oh my God. It's so perfect. It's actually so perfect. It's kind of just like a, you know, like a mini dress or something. I hope this fits. But then I found this. Guys, are you joking? To go over it. Isn't this cute? So it's just got the bows, like blue, literally baby blue bows. Look at this. Guys, this over top, and it's like lightweight. I mean, it's super lightweight, but it's so like cutesy girly, and I think I'm gonna do my hair like this, and then the final bow on top, okay? I got this white hair bow clip, so it's gonna be, and hopefully my hair is a little bit, lightens up a little bit by then. Right now it's a little bit gray, but I'm gonna do the hair bow with all of this. Excited about my Stony Clover stuff and all the other things, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted to show you that. So I have to go quickly run around and get everything packed, and pack my air wrap and everything else that we need for the trip, my electronics, and maybe try to edit a little bit before we leave for the weekend. Otherwise I can edit on Monday, but I'm just glad that I got the video edited and like filmed, sorry, got the video filmed. That was my #1 thing, is just gotta get it filmed.